Hey guys, got something different for you today. So, about a year ago now, I spoke to you about a book series that I had just started reading. Side note, I don't know why I'm telling you, I watched The Avengers for the second time ever. I went and saw it like when it came out, like in the cinemas or whatever. Really enjoyed it and thought at the time, I'm gonna rewatch this before long. And then I waited till now to rewatch it. So yeah, for some reason I just keep hearing and seeing fucking Loki saying, "I'm burdened with glorious purpose." Don't know why I keep hearing that or seeing that, but I do. So there you go. Two things before we start, before this weird shit that goes on. I currently am wearing the same t-shirt that I was wearing a year ago when I made the first video about this book series. Don't know why that just popped up and I thought about that. Anyway, I'm not even going to start talking about it. I didn't get very much sleep last night. I did not sleep very well. That's why I've got bags under my eyes, so sue me. Alright, well, let's actually talk about it now. So the book series that I'm talking about is The Demon Cycle. It's actually one of my favourite book series, and it was suggested to me by Raj Gaming, Rage, Josh. He kind of explained it to me in this way that made me just go, yeah, I fucking want to read that. So I said that and kind of explained that when I was about maybe 2/10 of the way through the first book, and I did this sort of review on it, or not review, but talking about reading it and how excited I was. And the best part about it was the author fucking saw that video and put it on his website and on his Facebook. Ridiculous. And it's interesting because reading is a wonderful thing, and I do it a lot. And I've never reread a book before. I've just been talking about how I wanted to rewatch The Avengers. I've never reread a book before in my life. And, I just thought in the back of my mind, I've already read it. I already know what's going to happen. There's no point rereading it. But I've rewatched films 20 times before, I've really fucking rewatched a film before, loads of times, so why can't I do it with a book? And I decided to go with The Demon Cycle because it is just fucking phenomenal. So if you don't know what The Demon Cycle is, it's essentially a 5-book series. Currently there's 3 of them out so far. He's still writing the 4th and 5th, so can't wait for the 4th. And it's all about essentially a world. It's a different take on it, but imagine a world where every night, the moment it hits dark, demons come out of the fucking ground, kill all humans, kill everything, and the only thing that stops them is by drawing a ward, a specific, is there like a big way? No, a specific symbol that prevents it. So let's take an example. If a rocky area turn to night, then the thing that would rise out of the ground would be a rock demon, right? And so you would need to know the ward of protection against a rock demon, and then you'd need to do it in a circle that would like put up a magic shield, and basically they put that round their houses, and there is no way to actually fight a demon without like incredible precise and luck, essentially. And essentially the world's been ravaged, and there is basically no humans left. Like the humanity is on a brink of extinction at this point. There's like 5 cities in total remaining, and like a couple of like, I don't know, like towns in between. And the world has just gone from being what it is now, I guess, and just degenerating into this sort of, science is forgotten, essentially, and survival's the only thing. So farming, dying, reproducing, dying, reproducing, dying. And it's pretty crazy. And the way Rage explained it to me, and how I explained it to you a year ago, was essentially this world with demons that come out of the ground, fuck shit up, ruin everything, kill and eat everyone. And a world where you have to cower behind these wards every night. There is one man who fights them, who recovers these wards that actually are offensive and do damage to each type of demon. And he paints the wards, like he tattoos the wards on his body, on his fists. So when he punches and the ward collides with the demon, it fucking does this smash of magic and just destroys the demon. This guy fucking fights demons with his bare hands. So fucking cool. Okay, so that's how I explained it to you last year. And I've been rereading it, and man, there are so many things I missed, and it's just so enjoyable. You know when I didn't have my computer for like 6 days? For you, it was like 2 days that I was gone, but for me, 6 days. I just read this book instantly by Peter V. Brett, by the way. Peter V. Brett, The Demon Cycle. First book is The Painted Man pretty much everywhere apart from America, where it's called The Warded Man for some fucking reason. And yeah, second book that's currently out is The Desert Spear. This is the one I'm on currently. First book has like 550 pages. This one has 800, and the third one has 800 as well. The next one, third one out so far is, man, I've got to show you the covers, right? So this is the Painted Man, right? This is a Painted Man. Look at him, fucking badass. He walks around in sort of a cloak, and you know, pulls off that cloak when he's fighting demons. Then we have Jadir holding the Desert Spear. Look at that. That's two main characters right there that you can just see live action. You can see a physical human representation of the characters in the book. Fucking awesome. And then we have Inerva or Ineva. I don't know how to pronounce it. Look at this fucking book cover. Look at that. That's fucking beautiful. I look the colours, the shit, man. And that's like a live action version of a character as well. So fucking cool. It just makes me think, God, I want them to be movies. Cast those people as those people, do the movies. Though I would really fucking love it to be able to be like, I have like the kind of build to be a certain stage in the Painted Man's life, and I would love to play that role. Obviously, I'm not an actor and I wouldn't fucking be able to do that, but I would like to. So there you go. I'm just currently rereading the second book, and it's just, I just wanted to say, read. It's so fun. It's so enjoyable. It's like a movie in your mind. If you don't read, just think of it as a movie in your mind that you can read at your own pace, as fast or as slow as you want to. You imagine things how you want to. You hear the voices of each character how you want to. And also, it's fucking unbelievable the things you can come up with and do. I mean, if you wanted to make that into a film, it costs a lot of money. You want to make it into a book, you write it down, someone reads it and goes, that's an amazing idea. It costs a lot more time and effort and money to make a film. So the unlimited possibilities of books, man, with fantasy and all that crap, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. Read. Do it. I am very happy to be reading again. I started reading again properly. I used to read a lot when I was a kid, and then I started reading again finally when I turned like 17 or something, and it was the greatest choice of my life because, man, it is wonderful. It's just such a nice way to take your mind off of things. It's something to read every day when you're traveling. I cannot express to you guys enough that I really recommend reading. Also, by the way, to my younger viewers, this series, very adult. Things happen that you may not be able to handle at a young age. So there's that. Not recommending it to very young people, by the way. Okay, good. Just putting that out there. But yes, rereading it has been really fun, and picking up on all the things I've missed. And honestly, just reliving the story again has been wonderful. And you know, I'm tempted to do it with the Game of Thrones series when I'm done. I think I might go with the Inheritance cycle. Is it Yeah, it's Inheritance, which is dragons and such. One of my favorite book series is maybe I think it is my favorite. The writing's not amazing, but the world is wonderful, and I just love it. So yeah, I'll probably reread that. But cool. Okay, well, I'm glad we had this talk. Bit random, but honestly, I really enjoy doing these vlogs and just talking about what's going on with my life. And you know, I'd like to be able to take my camera around and just go do things and talk to you about what's on my mind and what I'm doing. And maybe you'd be interested in that, so let me know, I guess. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and I shall see you guys next time.